Welcome aboard the Morning Mayhem radio show. Okay, there we go. Sometimes I need to learn how to turn up mic volumes there, Matt. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize sorry that you were still eating your cookie there.
Yep.
So first things first, welcome aboard the Morning Mayhem radio show, sponsored by Cardinal Community Credit Union. You didn't know that, but now you do.
Well, now you got to know the motto so you can be like, oh.
I actually don't know the motto.
We got to find out. I don't know.
I'm sure they have one, but if anybody from Cardinal is listening, they could come up here and tell me what it is. Maybe. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
So, Matt, lots to get to in today's broadcast. First things first, we have a radio station bake sale downstairs. Go check out the goodies. There's cupcakes, cookies. Matt's actually eating a cookie from the bake sale downstairs. And
Donation-based.
Donation-based. Is it good?
Yeah, really
Very good. Okay. I think those are the ones Jeremiah made, but I'm not 100% sure.
No, those are store-bought. The ones that he made are the almond chocolate chip cookie ones.
Okay. See, the story with me and bake sales is this. As far as making stuff for the radio station, I never have.
Yeah.
Reason is, when I was in, what?
You can't bake.
Reason is, in 6th grade, I set the pot holder on fire.
Oh, that's nice.
And had second-degree burns on both my hands. So ever since, I really don't like to cook.
That's PTSD a little bit when you see a stove?
Something like that. I wouldn't quite say exactly something like that, but it's like, I've never had, since that time, I've never had an interest in learning how to, and really, really learning how to cook.
Well, I mean, you could still always do it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
but still,
get over that fear of the oven.
Yeah, true. So the Cavs last night.
Yes.
140-138, thanks to King James at the buzzer.
Yep.
You know what's sad though?
What?
The fact that the Cavs had to go to overtime and beat the Timberwolves.
Well, Minnesota has a better record than us. They're still fourth in the West. But they had three. Now they have 3 more wins than us, and they're a better team overall, chemistry-wise. So I mean,
we lost the Magic.
Well, we didn't. And this is what people, that I take it you haven't been watching much.
Not lately.
Yeah, it's not that Say you take the best professors in Lakeland and put them in the exact same class to try and teach the same exact class for 3 hours straight. Okay, they all have different ways of doing it, but they have to teach I'm talking about in the same hours.
Okay.
So from 1 to 4 o'clock, they have to teach, chemistry. Each guy or girl has different ways of teaching the same class.
Okay.
So they all try their same thing, trying to get the same message across to the class. It's not going to work. That's what the Cavs are. The Cavs are a bunch of people that do the exact same thing their own way, trying to be on the same team, trying to win games. Isaiah Thomas, ball dominant. LeBron James, ball dominant. Dwayne Wade, ball dominant. You have no center to guard the basket. Tristan Thompson is undersized. Tristan Thompson is not good anymore. And he's got the Kardashian curse. You have J.R. Smith, who's old. You have Jeff Green, good player, athletic, but old. We have no cap space. We can't. There's nothing tradable except the Brooklyn pick. And we don't want to trade that because we already believe that LeBron is leaving.
Yeah.
Now, the only and something I've heard multiple opinions about this. Yesterday, we saw what we can lose. Last night, we saw what we can lose. We had to be reminded, or Dan Gilbert or the front office had to be reminded, how good is LeBron James? Well, you saw that yesterday. 37 points, 15 assists, 10 rebounds, and a block, the game-winning block. Karl Anthony Towns hit a 3. LeBron came back and hit a 3 in his face.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler goes to make a layup. LeBron blocks it. LeBron hits the game-winning shot in overtime. I mean, you can't really say, well, this looked like, as somebody put it today, I think it was Shannon Sharp on Undisputed. He said it was a Michael Jordan-like performance when he had the flu. LeBron wasn't sick, but he played sick. He played amazing. And I think we have, 4 hours until we know if the Cavs are going to, keep that pick or not. I would say trade the pick.
To who and for what?
So the problem in all of this is that Kevin Love is injured. That is the main problem. I think Kevin Love is our best trading piece along with the pick. You could honestly go out. You could do something similar to what Brooklyn did with Boston. You can trade, but it would kind of be mixed up a little bit. What I mean is this. I'm thinking long term, okay? But I'm thinking also win now. The Cavs, LeBron and the Cavs obviously want to win now, right?
Yeah.
But the Cavs as a franchise want to be good after he retires. They want to be relevant. They don't want LeBron, once he retires or calls it quits with the team, if that's this summer or 5 years down the road, to just crumble. They want to be good. They want a young piece. I get that. But there are young pieces already in the league. The one guy that I've said this entire season we should have gone for at the beginning of the year, we should have gotten in December, we should have gotten him when chemistry was having problems, and we're still having that issue, is Anthony Davis.
Mm-hmm.
I would have said, you give them what they want. I said, you ask them, not what are we willing to give up, what does New Orleans want? Because you put LeBron James and Anthony Davis in the same uniform, on the same court, that's a championship. I don't care what Golden State does. I don't care. Golden State is a shooting team. If you guard that, you beat them. Look at OKC.
Yeah.
OKC is their kryptonite. Kevin Durant cannot perform against a Paul George. If LeBron can guard Kevin Durant, that's fine. Anthony Davis guards the paint. The only thing you got to worry about
is Curry's threes.
If Curry's having a bad day, having a bad game, he's not having the greatest year, take advantage of it. Houston is. OKC is. San Antonio could. And so can we. And we're not doing it because Isaiah Thomas... what's weird is last night, after the game, Isaiah Thomas said he wants to stay here long term. Now, I don't believe that one bit that he said anything truthful in that statement.
Mm-hmm.
But I seriously think that we need to pull the trigger on a trade that's going to change this entire season. Do something to entice LeBron. As much as I want to keep that Brooklyn pick, as much as I want to keep it, and draft a Trae Young, a Michael Porter Jr., a Luka Doncic, a DeAndre Ayton, Marvin Bagley. As much as I want those names on this team next season, nothing beats the King. There is no name in college right now that I'd rather have than LeBron James.
Apparently, an hour ago, Isaiah Thomas says, "I'm tired of being traded."
Yeah, he said that. Yeah, he said that last night. He said because they were talking about, well, what if you get traded, today to Charlotte for Kemba Walker, which has been some of the rumors, and he said, I don't want to leave. I'm tired of being traded. And so, I personally believe that the Cavs could go a million different ways, but there's only one thing that's going to beat the Warriors. And
okay. So
has anything happened so far?
Willie Reed has been traded from Detroit to the Bulls for Jameer Nelson. That's the latest trade that I can see. Several teams are telling ESPN they're already easing out of the trade market to focus on filling needs for the free agent pool.
Yeah, probably LA.
Player linked to the Cavs, Jordan Clarkson.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of that too.
They're using Larry Nance as a sweetener in deals involving Jordan Clarkson. Okay.
Yeah, Larry Nance would be a nice piece, especially for us. I would rather have Julius Randle. Personally, I would take Clarkson and Randle, give up Tristan, give up JR, give up Iman Shumpert. Do whatever you have to do to improve this roster.
Mm-hmm.
Because youth over everything, that the whole problem is we're old. That's the entire problem with the Cavs. 3 years ago with Kyrie, Kevin Love, LeBron, everyone's in their prime.
Right.
The first finals against the Warriors, we lost. Well, they were hurt. Had that been different, we'd probably be sitting here up 2-1 on Golden State. Everyone's talking about how good we are.
So why would the Celtics try to trade Marcus Smart?
Well, Marcus Smart doesn't fit their the problem is that, Kyrie being the leader and his backup is what they're trying to get straight. Because if you think about Boston, the main problem that they're going to have after this year and moving forward, because I believe they're the next
Cavaliers.
Yeah,
Eastern
I mean,
Conference
they're the next dynasty in this league, unfortunately, because you have, how Kevin Durant's called the snake? Mm-hmm. Well, I call Kyrie the rat. He's that little guy that keeps popping up. Hey, I could do everything on my own. I don't want to be with the king. I want to be me. He's like that little brother that, you never wanted. And, he's my big brother, he's cool, but I want to be better. That's what I, when Kyrie when he gets on the floor, that's what I hear. Mm-hmm. But anyway, the problem with them is they have too many guards and too many forwards. You have Gordon Hayward, you have Jason Tatum, you have Jaylen Brown, 3 forwards.
So Hayward's hurt, of course.
Right, Hayward's hurt, but when he comes back, you have 3.
Right.
And you got to make a decision. You can't play Jaylen Brown at the 2 for the rest of his life. He's not going to make it. He's not built for a shooting guard position. He's a forward. He's a 3-4. You could play him at the 3 or the 4, not at the 2 or the 3 or the 4. But then you also have Kyrie, Terry Rozier, Marcus Smart, and Rozier's having a career year. With Kyrie, when he's been injured this year, Rozier's put up career numbers. My point is, Boston's made their choice. They're taking Rozier. Shout out Shaker Heights. That's where he's from. Mm-hmm. So, I really think that Marcus Smart, the thing about him that's a good and bad thing about Marcus Smart is his attitude.
Yeah.
He has that attitude of always that no matter who they're playing, they're going to win. And he goes out there with that mindset and he plays hard. But the problem is he plays a one-dimensional game. How can Marcus Smart look the best? Not how can my team look the best. Similar to Kyrie. But Kyrie's kind of improved on that. Kyrie's kind of figured out how he can still score 40, but hand out 11 assists.
Right.
He's kind of figured that out.
Checking something.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm just checking on the Cavaliers.
No, they're not. I truly believe, as every year we hope for the best, I think this is going to be the most disappointing trade deadline you have ever seen as a Cavaliers fan. I personally believe they will do absolutely nothing.
I think they'll do nothing, too. I really do.
They will do absolutely nothing because they are too scared to pull the trigger. They have probably gotten, 5-6 offers already within the last hour, 2 hours. DeAndre Jordan, Brooklyn pick. We had other avenues. Lou Williams, he just signed a 3-year extension 2 days ago.
Yeah.
We had, Cousins, who got hurt.
I'm glad we didn't get him.
I would have loved DeMarcus Cousins. Are you kidding? The best center in the league.
But with him being injured, I'm glad we didn't get him.
Yeah. You can't trade injured players. But that would have been hilarious.
Then why are you trying to trade Kevin Love?
No, I would have traded Kevin Love for many different players. See, the thing is that the Cavs choose to go the route of maybe LeBron will stay, maybe not, but whatever, we're keeping the Brooklyn pick. Then I would start to clean house a little bit. I would start to go into that rebuilding mindset because LeBron does not play with rookies.
Right.
Someone told me that a couple of weeks ago. I was playing ball here, and somebody, I was talking about, let's get Trae Young, and then we'll have a point guard. And LeBron will play with him. He said, when's the last time a rookie started with LeBron James in his career? And I said, you're right.
It's the truth.
It's the truth, never. Except when LeBron was a rookie. The only rookie he's ever played with is himself. I mean, there's nothing, that he doesn't play with the youngins. He plays with who can win now.
Right.
And that's, personally, but think about it. If you're the best if I'm the best DJ, in the radio station, who do I want to be my co-host? Someone who doesn't, know
what they're doing?
Doesn't know what they're doing, or someone who, watches the NBA and ESPN every day.
Right.
Someone who knows more about Panic at the Disco, or someone who knows more about the Cleveland Indians. Yeah, you know what I mean? It's kind of like that with LeBron. LeBron has earned the right to tell the front office, hey, get this guy or I'm out. It's a very poor attitude, but it's a business move, and it's also they're like trying to play a game here, Gilbert and LeBron. Gilbert's trying to up his value of the team because he's going to sell in like 2 years, 3 years.
Right.
And he wants LeBron here so he can do that. So he can, take, Quicken Loans, what is the Rocket Mortgage?
I think so, yeah.
Rocket Mortgage. He wants to go, that's based out of Detroit. Gilbert wants to go back to Detroit and focus on his company, not his basketball franchise. That's why he sold many different parts of it to Usher and other guys, that have like 5%, in the team ownership, because he didn't want the whole responsibility. But now that he's gonna, now that he's thinking, okay, it's time to sell very soon, in my mind, if I'm Dan Gilbert, I'm trading the Brooklyn pick today to get somebody to help the guy who I want to be my selling point. But LeBron doesn't want to be used. He doesn't want to be an asset for sale. He wants to be the king.
Right.
Which I don't blame him. But I also think, and what's unfortunate is that LeBron's not looking and Gilbert's not looking at something very important that they both need to take a step back and kind of think about. It doesn't matter to them, but it should, and that's the city. The fan base.
Right.
If LeBron were to leave again, we would be very disappointed. We wouldn't, it's not like 2010. We wouldn't be burning LeBron jerseys, but our hearts would break,
Right.
And Gilbert and LeBron don't get that. What do you got?
So, somebody posted on Twitter, the Cavs can fix all their defensive issues by making 2 trades and improving their effort. Avery Bradley, and DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah, I think that would be the most enticing trade. But I don't think that's worth the Brooklyn pick.
I don't either.
That's not worth the Brooklyn pick at all.
So let's see here.
What a 4-team trade with the Cavs.
Oh, here we go. I gotta look at this. The Cavs get Kawhi Leonard, Marc Gasol, Kemba Walker, Tyreek Evans. The Spurs get Kevin Love, Jeff Green, and Nicholas Batum. The Charlotte Hornets get Danny Green, Isaiah Thomas, and I don't know who this Ennis guy is. And the Grizzlies get Tristan Thompson and Pau Gasol.
It's funny, if that actually happened, I'd be like, yeah, do it. But
I actually think I would too.
Yeah, I would do that, definitely. Well, you get Leonard, who's hurt, but over the next 3 years, he's going to be the best player in the league.
You get Leonard, Tyreek Evans, Kemba.
Tyreek Evans having the best year of his career by far. Kemba, who's having the best year of his career by far. Gasol, who's an expiring deal, but still a valued center. What does this say? Are you ready to get trolled?
LeBron James has said he won't waive his no-trade clause.
Yeah, he said that the other day, and, why would you even bring that up if somebody didn't, tell you, hey, we want to trade you?
Well, there's something that I've forgotten to play. Matthew Bassman, this is your coach speaking. You need to learn how to log out of your accounts so you don't get emails sent to yourself and you don't get your fantasy football names changed. Thank you and have a wonderful day.
I like how the end is not like your fake news. It's thank you and have a wonderful day.
You suck!
It's like a conference call.
It's supposed to be a conference call. Well, we seem to be missing the other infamous hot button.
Oh, by the way, this year, something I wanted to talk to you about.
Yeah?
I kind of want to do something for March Madness.
Okay. Like what?
I don't know. Can we broadcast a game from a stream? Can we, talk about... Can we have, a show?
Yeah.
Like an hour-long show?
That we can do.
Well, yeah, that would be cool. I'd like to do something like that.
Oh, we'll figure it out. Maybe as it gets closer.
Yeah, it's March 11th. It's Selection Sunday, so the 12th. That week. Are we here that week?
I think so. Is that March? No, we won't be. That's spring break for us.
That actually might be pretty cool, though.
Well, all I have to say is this.
You're fake news. You're fake news.
Okay, so we're going to take a quick break, Matt. We'll be back on the Morning Mayhem radio show here on Lake Effect Radio.
Okay.
Here's some simple math that'll make you feel like a genius. Transfer your current car loan to Cardinal Community Credit Union and save serious money. In fact, if you don't save with Cardinal, we'll pay you $50. You save, or we pay. It's a no-brainer. Plus, when you move the loan to Cardinal, we'll reward your brilliance with $125 in cash. Stop in or visit cardinalcu.com. You save, or we pay. Only at Cardinal Community Credit Union.
Offer and rate may vary depending on individual credit history. All loans subject to credit approval. Offer may be withdrawn at any time.
Lakeland Dental Hygiene Clinic is open to the public. For adults, it's $15, kids $10, and seniors. The services include x-ray, cleaning, and any necessary x-rays, and a fluoride treatment. These services are performed by our Lakeland Dental Hygiene students under the supervision of a licensed dentist. For more information or to book appointment today, call 440-525-72220. There are morning, afternoon, and evening appointments available in room each one, and check it out today.
Here at Lux, we focus solely on hookah. We have an extremely knowledgeable staff, and we always try to make all of our customers feel at home. This is where true hookah enthusiasts come to smoke. Our prices are reasonable, and our service is outstanding. We are a hookah lounge in the purest sense of the word. A hookah lounge designed and staffed by hookah fans for hookah fanatics. To top it off, we always go above and beyond. We are meticulous in everything that we do. We make sure that your hookah experience is of the highest possible quality. If it doesn't taste right to us, then we won't serve it to you. Majority of our customers turn into regulars and eventually friends because we pride ourselves on our product and service. It's just that simple. We want you to enjoy yourself and expect you to leave happy. If you want the best hookah experience, you come to Lux, located at 37939 Vine Street, Willowby. We invite you to come experience the flavor and see what you've been missing. We hope to see you soon.
You're listening to the magnificent, fantastic Lake Effect Radio Live.
For one-on-one personal research assistance, make an appointment with a Lakeland librarian. Lakeland librarians offer personal help with research for assignments, projects, and papers. Stop by the library, reference desk, or call 440-525-7425 to schedule an appointment for a 20, 30, or 40-minute session. The library is located on the 3rd floor of the C building.
And stolen by Mike Davis. Davis gives to Goodwin. Takes that. Puts up and in for 2. Tip by Montel Goodwin. Gets the steal. Here's Mike Davis for 3. No good. Rebounded by Wilson. Wilson put back up and in.
Please come out and support Lakeland men's basketball as they face Cuyahoga Community College on Wednesday, February 14th at 7:30 p.m. For more information about the athletics, please visit athletics.ncc.edu.
Here at Lux, we focus solely on hookah. We have an extremely knowledgeable staff, and we always try to make all of our customers feel at home. This is where true hookah enthusiasts come to smoke. Our prices are reasonable, and our service is outstanding. We are a hookah lounge in the purest sense of the word. A hookah lounge designed and staffed by hookah fans for hookah fanatics. To top it off, we always go above and beyond. We are meticulous in everything that we do. From the hookah we use, to the hoses we provide, to the way we pack our bowls. We make sure that your hookah experience is of the highest possible quality. Our hookahs are cleaned after each use. When they begin to deteriorate, we replace them. Our hoses are replaced every 3 months, and our flavors are always fresh. If it doesn't taste right to us, then we won't serve it to you. We only use the finest Exotica hookah charcoal. Majority of our customers turn into regulars and eventually friends because we pride ourselves on our product and service. If it does not meet your standards or doesn't work, we fix it. If you still have a problem with it, we replace it. It's just that simple. We want you to enjoy yourself and expect you to leave happy. If you want the best hookah experience, you come to Lux, located at 37939 Vine Street, Willowby. We invite you to come experience the flavor and see what you've been missing. We hope to see you soon.
It's a local music spotlight on Lake Effect Radio with Audience of Rain, First Class.
to the park, been to the store, been to the pool, and I wonder what the Lake Effect radio station has coming up next. Well, just check us out on Facebook at www.facebook.com/Lake Effect radio station, and you'll get updates on events, interviews, and so much more about our local DJs. Just sign up now, or else you'll miss out.
Lakeland's Holding University Center offers affordable and convenient ways of earning your bachelor's and graduate degrees right here from Lake County. Attend a Holding University Center night every last Wednesday of each month. Register online at lakelandcc.com/UC. Explore the Holding University Center's degrees, programs at lakelandcc.edu/UC and complete our registration information form. For more information or contact us at Holding University Center, please call 440-525-7523 or email at uc@lakelandcc.edu to schedule a one-on-one advisory appointment with one of our partnership colleges.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition. Strap in. You're about to listen to the hottest sounds. It's the hottest mixtape in the world, and you've got it.
Lake Effect Radio.
Resume Express walk-ins. Avoid resume mistakes that may cost you the interview. Stop in for a 15-minute walk-in appointment anytime between 1 to 2 p.m. on Mondays. You'll need to bring a hard copy of your resume to your appointment.
Walk-in and writing center help. Free and no appointment needed. In library C3051. Monday 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Tuesday 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Wednesday 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and Thursday 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Need assistance to guide and enhance your writing, reading, and revision skills? A writing center tutor is available to help you. Call 440-525-7425 for more information.
Like us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/Lake Effect Radio Station.
Internships are one of the best ways to gain career-related work experience as a student and test your career choice. Deciding on, finding, and applying for an internship can be daunting. We can offer individual internship search and assistance and event to help you along your way. Stop past for a 15-minute walk-in appointment anytime between 1 to 2 p.m. on Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
We're Window Dogs. Check us out on Reverb Nation or Bandcamp and keep listening to Lakeland's Lake Effect Radio.
Out and support Lakeland's women's basketball as they face Cuyahoga Community College on Wednesday, February 14th at 5:30 p.m. For more information about Lakeland Athletics, please visit athletics.lakelandcc.edu. Go Lakers!
It's a local music spotlight here on Lake Effect Radio. Up to nothing, years.
Son, and he says, how could you live on without me? Thank
All right, Bossman. You said you would be gone 2 minutes.
And I've been gone 10.
You were gone 10.
I have a plus minus of 8, you know.
That's not good in the hockey world.
Well,
Or the basketball world.
Yes, it is. It's okay. No, listen, I was gone for a very good reason, okay?
No, you weren't.
We just struck a deal with China, okay?
Nope. You're fired.
Well, you want to talk about Ohio State?
Yes, but first I need to remind everyone that this Morning Mayhem radio show is sponsored by Cardinal Community Credit Union. So now we can talk about Ohio State.
And also Luxuka Lounge?
No. I'll talk to you about it afterwards.
Okay.
So, Ohio State, 64-63 winners over Purdue, number 3 team in the country. Was that at home or away?
Away.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Great game. Keita Bates-Diop, the small forward who's looking like player of the year in the Big Ten and a top player in all the country, which is crazy because this guy started out as he's just another player. And this year he's having a career year. So very proud of him for what he's doing with that team. And how about Chris Holtmann?
I know.
The new head coach. He's, the interview that he had last night was hilarious. He was talking to a guy from the Big Ten Network after the game, like right after.
Mm-hmm.
And now Ohio State's the number 1 team in the Big Ten.
Which is awesome.
By default. They are, just now, because they have a game ahead on Purdue.
Right.
But the guy interviewed him and said, hey, if I would have told you when you accepted this job back in June of last year that you would have beaten Michigan State, who was the number 1 team in the country, that you would have beaten Purdue on the road, who was the number 3 team in the country, and that you'd be on top of the Big Ten come mid-February, a month before the tournament, what would you say to me? And Chris Holtmann said, I would have said, how much have you had to drink? I thought that was funny, what he said. So I'm very happy about that. They're a good team.
Right.
And they have chemistry. They really do. They play together, and Chris Holtmann's a big part of that. That was the main problem with Thad Matta. There were a lot of problems, but Thad Matta, he just did, towards the end of his tenure, he did not coach. He just let them kind of freeball it, and that's just not how you. That's not how you coach a team. You
Definitely
have to actually
not.
coach them. Kind of the problem with the Cavs, but
I really was singing Tyronn Lue's praises at the end of 2016. Here we are 2 years later.
Yeah, I think we need a coach, not LeBron's puppet. You know what I mean? But anyway,
I missed it. Hold on.
Anything going on right now? And
the Knicks are attempting to trade Joakim Noah.
Yeah.
Apparently, OKC and Minnesota are the interested teams.
Why? I don't get how that fits at all. Plus, his contract is outrageously terrible.
The Raptors are working their way into the DeAndre Jordan deal.
Oh, gosh. Why? You have Valanciunas. You don't need DeAndre Jordan. We do. Hop off.
No idea.
Get off. Get away. I feel like Toronto is that annoying team that keeps popping up every once in a while. They just keep poking you here and there.
Yeah.
They're like the kid at the lunch table in high school who every once in a while will say something in a conversation, but he never speaks otherwise, and everyone's just like, why is this kid even here? That's Toronto. That's the Raptors. It's that annoying team that's oh, we're okay, but...
Oh, here we go.
Oh, Browns.
ESPN.com. Browns won't get the Super Bowl in 2018, but after that... Hold on one sec.
I think the main thing with the Browns is getting rid of Crowell. When you get rid of Crowell, you open up a lot for the team.
Here's a look at the Super Bowl prospects of the Cleveland Browns, who finished 0-16. Realistic Super Bowl expectations should contend, but there are question marks, middle of the pack, lots of work to do, and nowhere close. Westgate odds of winning Super Bowl LIII 100-1. Nowhere close. I kind of figured. Todd McShay's mock draft would make Browns giddy.
Yeah, maybe play that real quick.
And then it says we're going to take Darnold at number 1.
No, I
and
don't.
Barkley at number 4.
See, I don't want.
I want Barkley. I don't want Darnold.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't want Darnold. I want Barkley
because we won't hear the end of it from a certain intern.
Yeah,
if we get the USC quarterback.
But Darnold is very inaccurate. Darnold, he makes poor decisions against good teams. You saw that last year against Ohio State. Speaking of which, just got a ESPN update. Hopefully, it's about the Cavs getting DeAndre Jordan. Cavs staying persistent in pursuit of Kemba Walker, but gaining no traction.
It'd be nice to get Kemba, but
see, I would like
I'd rather have DeAndre first.
Yeah, I want a center before a point guard because you can get a point guard in free agency.
Right.
But Isaiah wants to stay here long term. That's sad. Bye, Isaiah Thomas. Have fun being.
I never knew you.
The midget can go somewhere else.
The midget.
The midget. But anyway. So I personally believe we'll start with the Browns.
Okay.
Crowell gone. Barkley in. Okay.
Yes.
I think that's almost a guarantee at this point.
Keep
that
the
we're gonna draft Barkley. I think we should do that number 1. And then trade number 4 for Kirk Cousins. I personally think that we should get Kirk Cousins because he's out in Washington. Alex Smith is there now.
I'm trying to... Isn't Cousins still a free agent?
He is, but if the Washington signs him, they can trade him to us during the draft. And if they franchise tag Cousins, he'll want out immediately. Mm-hmm. Because just like with Le'Veon Bell threatened retirement. I think, if the Steelers do that to him, I think they should get rid of the whole franchise tag thing. I think that's the dumbest thing. I am not a players person. Mm-hmm. Okay, I think the players should have absolutely no say in what happens. You make millions of dollars. Okay, once you sign that contract, you are owned by the team. That has nothing. This is a business. Okay, where the business is right and you are wrong. You're the employee. That's right. How I believe. I believe that's how it is. But when it comes to franchise tagging, if they're never not going to make millions of dollars. Let's just put that on the table. So all the people that say, "Oh, they are overpaid," they are. There's nothing you can do about it. So just get over it. So number 2, this whole franchise tag thing. If someone's worth, $30 million a year and they're getting
5,
yeah, I mean, I'd rather give that $30 million to the person who deserves it. That's why I say there should be brackets on who gets paid based on performance. If you're good enough, you get the money. If you're not good enough, you don't get the money. If you were top 30 in the league, you can get paid the highest. If you weren't, tough luck. Goodbye. I don't care if you're good or if you're, Ben Roethlisberger, Le'Veon Bell. I don't care. Do you think Deshaun Kaiser deserves a lot of money? No. Just because he was a starting quarterback for the Browns? No. Do you think Crowell deserves a big payday? No. He's going to get it.
Bigger than Kaiser's.
Yeah, but he's going to get it from the Jets. He's going to get it from
You really
Washington.
think Isaiah Crowell's going to go to the Jets?
They need a running back.
I could not picture
I
Crowell
see a
at the
perfect
Jets.
fit there. I see Tampa Bay. I see a lot of teams. So, yeah.
We're going to go ahead and wrap up this edition of the Morning Mayhem Radio Show. Matthew Bossman, you have been fired.
Brought to you by Community College. Cardinal Community Credit Union. Brought to you by
fired.
school. Yeah.
Brought to you by Matthew Bossman. All right. Have a good day, everybody.
I'm a company
Catch
now.
you all next Thursday. Same time, same place. Something like that.